Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a story time video. This story time video was from the time I thought I was going to die. Mama, have I told you? No. Have I told you of the story of the time that I thought I was going to die, you know? No. Oh, I cannot even imagine the war without me, you know? So I thought I was going to die. So I'm going to give you guys that story. So I'm going to give you guys a story time video right now. It was the year 2014.
Montage.
No, there was no footage from that time. I was not even vlogging. I didn't know what vlogging was. So it was 2014. Then I was like an up and coming makeup artist. You know, my friends were giving me contact. They were calling me like, oh Tochi, you know, like they were like, oh, people would actually want to do makeup jobs and they'll call me like me to come and be the makeup artist for them. So my friend like linked me to one particular makeup job, but this job was in Bonny. Far away Bonny. Me, Bonny, people that, I'm sure you guys, people that know Port Harcourt very well, know that to go to Bonny, there's just 2 minutes of traveling to Bonny. By sea or by air. Why you repeat what I'm saying, Chua? Because the next you repeat what I'm saying. What I'm giving her to say by sea, that's what someone is reading. What's happening to you, Fifi? Why are you reading this that I'm doing?
It's because it's fun.
Why are you narrating the story for? Do you know what happened that day? You knew. Were you there? Then why are you asking? By sea or by air? What's happened to you? Somebody's falling in front of us. So I met up with the bride. The bride was like, okay, her place is in Bonny. Funny story, the bride and the groom, they had the same surname. You know this Akara bride with their surname, Amakri, Heart, John. They always had all those like the same surname. What's happening to you? Why are you looking? I go suck. Come on. Why you guys want to swallow it every time my mouth? So the day finally she came. That time I had a shop, so she came to my shop. The bride came and did the pre-wedding makeup and everything. We got along well. The bride was actually a very nice bride. So she was like, and that they will book LNG boat. It's by either traveling by air or by sea. 2 means if you're going to Bonny. I don't know if there's a road, but I know that you have to go either by air or like chopper or probably plane or something, or by sea. And the easiest one for me that I know is LNG boat. I always hear people say LNG boat, LNG boat. So fancy me preparing myself. The day it came, we had to leave early. The plan was like, oh, I'll leave early in the morning, probably by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock came, I had my bag, dressed up, packed my bag, carried my box, everything. Got to the shore, I think that's what they call the place where you have to take off from there's one LNG place where you can, that's where they enter the boat from, the LNG boat to Bonny. So we got there in the morning, the groom had What? You're creeping me out.
I'm looking at what he's doing.
You should listen to what I'm saying.
Okay. Start again.
So we got there. The trip, actually I couldn't drive. I had to take a driver from here, take him to the place and everything. So we got to the place. It was time like I got there early, you know, early bed. Got there. This time I was even talking to the bride anymore. It was the groom I was talking to. The groom is friends with my friend that gave me the contact for this particular job. So we got there. I met some other girl, like the bride's friend. I was going for the wedding too. We went there, entered this thing. I think the trip, although the timeline and everything is a bit faint now because it's been like how many years, and I tried so hard to forget. I always try to forget that day. So we entered the LNG boat. It was so cool. Cold was even catching me inside the thing. We got to the place. The husband came to pick us from I'm going to call it park.
Oh my God, Tochi, it's a jetty. They call it a jetty. It's not park. Oh my God, what is wrong with you, Tochi?
It's not sure. Munachi is in front of me. The bus stop where the boats now drop. I can't remember the name. I'm going to insert the name here. When I did it, so we got there. The groom came to pick us and took us to the bride's house. First of all, I had an idea of the fact that there are places that they call village in Bonny. I used to think like Bonny was like everywhere, sexy house. Those people used to enjoy like more than us in town. So we got there, went to the bride's house. She was like, hey, you know, normal formality and greeting and everything. We went back to, like, the husband was like, the groom was like, he's going to take us to the hotel. Me, I was so happy to be going to the hotel. We got to the hotel. Hotel was, I don't have anything nice about that hotel, but We got there. You have to be comfortable where you have to manage. But Bonny is like a very fine place somehow. There's something about the area that's like, you know, it's not, it's a village, but it's not a village, it's, you know, fine to an extent. So we went to, they dropped us at the hotel. Later on, we were at the hotel, some people were coming to knock on the door. Half the time, me, I was so confused. I was wondering who be these people. But later on, we found out that it was the groom's friend. So since the makeup artist was my friend, she actually made them, I think they felt that, okay, since the girl is their friend, or probably the groom's friend, the person that the makeup artist that is here is also that the groom's friend's friend, like, so maybe we can all hang out and everything. Tochi didn't come here for that kind of thing. So they were like always knocking on the door, like, do you want to go out? Me, I don't know how to post people in my life. Instead of me to post a person, I'll just tell a person straight up no. First was like, do you want to rest? There were like 3 different people that came to the door. They were not even talking to the other girl. That girl no day there. What if she came there to mingle? Me, I came there to work. I didn't come to mingle. So I was like, I straight up told them that I'm not coming up. Probably maybe later on we want to hang out at the guy's place because of the bride's house later on or something. Night reach. We just went to the bride's place. We hung out with her and her mom and her younger brother, and we went back to our hotel room. The next day, early birds. I'm telling you, it was so early. They called me by 7. I was already lucky enough. I was already set. Like I already got dressed and had my bag. I had my bag, got dressed, painted my face. Then I went to make the bride of the Bonny culture is so rich. So when we got there, there's like 2 steps. The first step is actually for you to do the makeup. The first set is like there's a set, I think they call it party room or something like that. You will sit down, just sit down when they are paying for. They were paying for the girl's head that time, so she just sat down. She wore one very fine fabric like that, and all those, they are plenty gold. So she just sat down for there. So while she was sitting down there, they were paying for her head and everything. Anybody that comes and opens the door and sees her has to give her money. This bride, when I see this bride, was nice. She was like a different, as a person, she's a content person. She's like a content person, because some people don't go to vex, so they don't give them plenty money. But people were just opening down. Me, I did not pay because of, I already saw her before the warehouse things. I was just there watching and watching and watching. So, and now it was fun. The husband came in. I think he now had to give her engagement ring, and I think it's the process of the tradition and everything. Then she's, Mama, are you sure you don't want to go away from here? So when it was finally time for the bride to go out, I had to change her makeup again. I think I have a picture of how we started somewhere here. So when it was time for the bride to change, she now changed and we went out. The wedding was okay, it was fun, we met people. At that point, if I even went out, I was sitting down people. There's a way God used to do something. I'll tell you guys at the end of the whole thing. The initial plan, so after when I was making her up, because I already done her makeup, so it was time for me to leave. The plan before I came to this thing, the plan before I came was I was going to make her up on Saturday and leave after I make her up. So my own thoughts were like, okay, this bride already has made arrangement like return ticket. As when you fly, it's return tickets now. That's 2 tickets. So me, I felt like, okay, since we already had an arrangement from Port Harcourt and from town and everything, okay, yes, what's exactly. That's what, maybe after I finish making her up, they'll make arrangements for me to go to the bus stop where they enter LNG boat. But time was passing and everything, but the girl did not say, she was not saying. I was like, what's up, I'm supposed to leave today, I have a job tomorrow, like a child education. And the woman is already calling me, what's up, are you still coming? And we already had an agreement. That's what I was telling the bride. Me, I feel like the bride was listening to my, don't just get a bride, just did not care. Sorry, you guys, there's no light. Let me find myself a bit. There's no light, so I have to pass there, let me know that I hit. So the plan was, after I finished making this bride up, like I was going to leave, like just after I finished making her up. But for some reason, she didn't make plans for that. It was getting so late. The tradition already finished by 6 o'clock or so. But I just had to forget about it. I was so pissed because that was not our arrangement from day one. I was so pissed. I was like, why is the one make I go house? I just had to shun everything and like just stay, you know. The following morning, they woke us up again early in the morning, me and the other girl, like the bride's friend. They woke us up. When they woke us up, early morning again, adults never even sleep well. Although we slept around 9 o'clock. Then I used to sleep by 9 o'clock. We slept so early, woke up. Then the man woke us up with his phone call and said, okay, let's get ready to leave. Although initially, I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to backtrack again to what happened at the wedding. I now say, okay, hey, woohoo, yeah, let's go. Of finally leaving, you know. I had already said, okay, no way, there's no way that I'm going to do this woman's makeup since it's already late. Traditional white child education is first thing in the morning, so I had to be in the house by 8 o'clock because she was gonna leave for church by 9 o'clock. So since I knew that there was no way in heaven I'm gonna make it to town by 9 o'clock, I just transferred the money back to the woman's account. So the husband called us now. I said, okay, it's time to leave. The photographer, everybody. Funny enough, I now found out the photographer, they slept in the same hotel as we did. So we now got ready. I just wasn't in the mood anymore. He now took us to another side. You know, that was when I thought I was going to die. He took us to another side. Like, the place he took us to enter boat is not even like the place, the LNG, where we entered the LNG boat from. It was like waterside. Waterside. I always use it to tell people, I always use it to say, it's not like a brag, but whenever people say, can you swim? The first thing I tell them is, I'm from Igbo. They only see Imo River is not even really in Imo State, it's somewhere in Abia. Like, I think so I don't know how to swim. I don't think anybody will expect me to know how to swim. You know, stuff. That's what I always tell people. So it came to this place. We had to go to waterside to enter a boat. See, this place, me to reach the place, you say that you know that there's no LNG boat in this place that's going to carry you to. This is not the kind of place that LNG boat comes to. So me, I was so thinking of, oh my God. So not like this. I just, you know. When I got there, I was so upset. He now carried, man was a gentleman who carried my bag, carried my box, and took us to where we are going to enter flying boat. Flying boat is speedboat, I think. Yes, speedboat. Speedboat. I call it flying boat. I went to primary school. My primary school was in town, so I have a lot of Calabari friends and people like from Bonny that usually call it flying boat. So that's how I heard about flying boat. I started calling it, although they knew that it's speedboat, they just liked calling it flying boat. So we now think about flying. We now got into the place. First of all, I almost fell inside the water. The beginning of the sea, like the minute you get to the place, smells. So there's one kind of thing that's like open there, like I think it's a walkway for you to go and enter a flying boat. So we got there. I almost fell in the water because if you guys know, water is like this now. So adults almost fell inside the water. Before I entered, although at this point I was not talking to the brides, the groom, the man, the husband anymore, the girl's husband anymore. He just wanted to drop us in our flying boat to go and die and go back to his wife, his new wife. We now got to the place, entered. The guy helped me carry my makeup box. The photographer guy helped me because he had his knapsack, so he had to carry my box and my small bag that I used to travel. I was just thinking to myself, wait till they saw, see me see water, and inside the flying boat, it wasn't like chair. This thing is not made for people to be traveling the way they're using to travel with. I think it has just one seat for probably two people that are entering or something. I don't think a lot of people fly that thing like that. These people had bench inside. It was kitchen bench. Kitchen bench, you guys. Kitchen bench. Like, it's not the single kitchen bench. I'm sure people that grew up in Nigeria know what kitchen bench is. Kitchen bench, but it was a long one. That type that watching that they used to use and lie down. Sometimes some churches, like the church, my mom's church, my family church, my mom's church, they used to have that bench there. Like, it's something, not jacket too. That was kind of bench that they had inside this flying boat.
So painful.
This girl is just a fake person. She's not even listening to my story.
I almost said.
So we had to enter the flying boat, and the flying boat was driving. You know, at this point, I don't have off her phone and her iPad and everything that she belongs, that she owns. I turned everything up and shook them inside my handbag. See me, see water. See Tochi, see me. I don't need to be dramatic, but I had to. It was that bad. Mama, if you want to sleep, go. See me and see the water. I was so scared. That's minus the fact that it was reeked, the water. That particular sea reeked. It was smelling. You know how seawater is now. So it was like basically somebody using flying boat and passing. It was smelling like you could, when we were entering the boat, you could see oil and palm oil. You will not be seeing all those fish as fish. You see fish, you see bottle empty. You now see all those. The Nigerian people have a way of generalizing and calling it all bottled water, aragolis. You not see Ragolis, all those bottles, they were just at the shore, like before we entered. The place was smelling. I was like, God have mercy on my soul. God.
With that energy side. One question. Please, the energy side, was there anything like that?
I didn't notice it. Because we're entering like a boat, and actually was like, not like a yacht or anything, but it was a boat that was bigger. Do you understand? It was like a house. See? So we entered, the sea was smelling. It was like, I think we were into the journey like 30 minutes. Then the worst thing you can think of happened.
Let me guess, the boat stopped.
You guys, the boat stopped. Like, what is happening? Like, the boat stopped. At first, I think the thing has stopped for like, maybe say 10 minutes before the sailor, is it the captain of the flying boat? Before the captain of the flying boat, because I think that's what the couple that use ship now. Man, this best, the thing, I just noticed that the engine wasn't making any sound again. So, the thing has stopped. So, like, if your man has stopped the boat was not moving anymore because of it needs like 2 engines to like move faster. So while we're there, we're seeing other people. You know, it was like I think it was like on the road you're driving, just like driving on the road. You'll be seeing your friends and you're waving at them. This one of the engines stopped, so the man had to stop moving because I think that one engine that was still on could not take us to the bus stop, our last bus stop. So me, I was like, oh Jesus. So today, you know, is that day when I finally die inside this water. Because what if we are stuck here for like 10 years? Who do you think they will kill first? It's the Igbo girl. At that time I got tried my mind, I was losing my mind. I was thinking of so many times, like, what if shark just come out of this water now and just drag me inside this place? I didn't care about the people that was there. I was thinking of myself. You know, what if all these people, they plan together and they're together and they plan to kill me inside this? Why is this boat stuck? I was so paranoid. I got so paranoid in my house. I said, oh God, this is happening. I can't even reach on my phone to call because there's no network there. But for some reason, the man that was driving the boat now said something like he's going to call his colleague to bring network. Not there inside this water, guy. I don't even know how he came up with that. He was like, he's going to call his colleague, so his colleague is going to bring engine for him. Or to come out. I don't even know. We didn't even know how many minutes it was for us to get to that. All I know is that some other people in the boat were not really panicked, but me. I'm sure a lot of people were panicking, but they know what they fear me. They know because I feel like they thought they would push all of them inside the water. So we need to shut up our mouth. If not, they are going to push all of us inside the water because anybody got time for the person that is freaking out because of the boat stopped in the middle of the sea.
So now, if you were thinking of how they are planning against you, what of now, as they threw you into the water, the miraculous came on?
I'm sure that would have happened because I watch a lot of horror movies, like, so I'm pretty sure that, sorry, I have to find myself again, this is worrying me. I'm sure it would have happened, like, I watch a lot of movies, so in my mind I was like, true, you know, so it's an act anaconda for this place. What if this one gigantic snake come out of Bonnie water, carry me, drag me, sorry, I have to speak in. I'm like, this is, what if I just act one home video? What if we're like, anaconda, one snake comes out of this water and just drags me inside? That was what I was thinking of through, because I'm like, there's no way I'm jumping inside this water because I don't know how to swim. So how many minutes do I even need to paddle? Am I sure I can float in? What I do my teddy bear Munachi, can you put him down? So I was thinking to myself, like, am I sure I can do this? Like, what if we're here for like 10 years? Am I sure I'm going to make it past the next 1 hour? My watch was not it was my bag because I was not even thinking to myself. I was like, what happened? The man was not struggling. At some point, we realized that this man knew that his engine, one of the engines, were bad. So he straight up didn't care that, oh, people are entering my boat, too. You understand? He didn't care that people were entering his boat, too. So whatever happens, if the boat stopped to walk, maybe then go die. I'm sure this man didn't care. He knew that this boat was bad, so he kept on dragging it, meaning that there is a point where the boat will start. He knows that that's how the engine does. I think for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes felt like 10 days. Like, at that point, sun was already fried on my feet. That's just the most annoying part of the whole thing. There's no cover, so heat, sun is going to be burnt. What is happening to you? Shoo. Hey. This is why filming all these videos at home is always so hard, because somebody is always coming to distract me. So, at this point, the engine finally came on. Yes. Oh, to God be all the glory. After like 10-20 minutes, the engine came on. Finally, the man now where it was like at that point I think that some other people were already freaking out more than me. We drove from I think for another 20 minutes and we finally got to the shore, to the bus stop. Where this boat stops is where the LNG boat takes off from is different. It's like probably, let me say, if I drive 20 minutes from where we stay normally from my family house. But where they dropped us, where the flying boat, speedboat dropped us was somewhere around Borokri town. That's why people always say Borokri waterside, something like that. Borokri, far away in Borokri. When I went to primary school in town, I don't think I ever got to that part of town. Borokri. Stopped us there. After like 20 minutes, you guys finally got to our shore, and it was on a Sunday. I was like, although when I was inside the boat, I was saying, God, so this is how I die on a Sunday inside water. I thought of so many things. Then when we finally got to the shore, we met some people. You know, when you get to the shore, like, you know how it is at Nigerian airports, where people come to carry your bag and not charge you money, and they can't help you. You think they're carrying people. They're not caring. That's their hustle. Those who bathe from their house in the morning and come out to this place to come and hustle, person that will help carry their bag. When you help person carry your person will pay you money. That's like something. So when the guys were like holding my bag, the reason why I didn't even allow them to touch my bag, because I don't want them to run away with my bag and my makeup box. So I just basically told them to leave, you know, leave my bag. And this time, at this point, the camera guy was nice. He was now helping us carry my things and everything. And the other girl that was with us, and I was like, no, where I'll be carrying. Then they left us. See, the place where they even stopped us, it was like LNG is LNG, leave it. FZ is for FZ. LNG is on, you're coming down from you're entering the boat, you're walking on like dock, I think that's what they call it. You walk on it, enter the boat. Same thing when you land, so the same, just like a port where you pick up all those things from. This waterside place that they carry flying boat came to drop us. You will match, so when you come down from the boat, first thing you're going to match is swampy water. Swampy water is different kind of mud mixed together that smells really, really bad. So when we came down, there was nothing to help us, so we just shook our leg inside this thing. Pew! Match am, no boot. Match am, go. When I came out, I was crying. I had to use water to wash my leg. I think where we came out, also we now came out and saw Civic Center in town. I couldn't call Edna. I just entered my taxi. I called the drop, entered the drop, and everything. Then I came back home. When this thing that happened to me at the point, I was like, is it that this bride and her husband, they're like, they don't know that there's something they call agreement. We had an agreement, but for some reason I feel like maybe because they didn't want to pay the extra money. But initially the plan was Bonnie, LNG boat to and fro. But for some reason we were not thinking of the person that they are carrying. Even if me now right now I can actually talk about it and laugh. Those few seconds when the boat was off, I was so scared. I was like, Nigeria don't even get trauma center. Nigeria doesn't have 911, and said there's no network inside that water. The boatman said, I feel like it's not a touchlight for the day, so there's no way you can internet or something. So I was like, the bride and her husband, like, what is happening? Like, instead they're not thinking of the person that they're sending to go and instead they're not thinking of the person that they're dropping at the boat, or like they're sending to go and enter this kind of LNG boat or this kind of their flying boat. Are you not thinking of the person in question? Do you even know if the person likes, do you know if the person it has sickness or something? Why would you do that? But they don't go now. When they don't finish now, they now dropped us. I entered the boat. I got to that particular part of town. When we were at the wedding, when the traditional wedding was on, I met a few people, and these people were the people that actually told me the truth about this whole LNG. On Sunday, I think on Sunday it's just one LNG boat that comes out in the morning and goes back in the evening. So those people that I met at the wedding, I was sitting down with, they were like, okay, no problem, I'll take you join us. You joined me to Port Harcourt. You're going back to Port Harcourt tomorrow. Don't worry, because they had a party later on that day. They were like, don't worry. The guy was like, it's a guy actually, don't worry, I'll take you back to, you join me when I'm going back by LNG boat the next day by 6. So you join me and everything. So that was like my initial agreement. That was what he was saying. But I kept saying, oh, don't worry, the groom has an arrangement. We'll probably leave tomorrow morning, you know. I just don't know that God was actually arranging something very okay for me to follow that boat. I just wanted to just leave the place because I'm like, who are these guys? You know, so I just locked up and I came back, and when I got home I called Edna. Edna was like, if I had called her when I came back home, I was not giving any story. Edna was like, if I had called her when I was like at the shore, like the shore to enter the flying boat to town, that if I had called her, she would have asked me to wait, let her call a few people that can actually help me. Probably join their boss, the LNG, but she knew a few people there. So she was like, if I had called her when I was there, then I would have waited, because of she knows that I'm scared of. I'm not that much of a risk taker. I'm a risk taker, but something like this when I'm not comfortable. She was like, if I had stayed back and I called her, that she would have at least called a few of her friends that work at LNG that were coming back into, or look for a way for them to get me a boat back to join them with their LNG boat and come back. But I didn't call her, so I was really that everybody was just glad that I came back home safely, because those split seconds there when the boat just stopped, I was like, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, is this how people, you know? I was so upset with the bride and her husband, because they didn't make arrangement. They were not thinking of the person that they were sending to go by sea again, you know. Anyways, that's the end of this particular story. If you have had the some experience, like probably not by sea or anything, but something similar to you going through a situation where something that you're not comfortable with, or something you've not tried before, and you felt like, oh my God, this is the end, be sure to share with me below in the description box. So Mama is never going to be my spectator again. This is the last time people are going to see Mama here being spectator. She was just looking.
I wasn't looking.
I'm not contemplating. You couldn't say, hey, nah, so she was just there moving. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time video. I'm trying to do something very, very different. Apart from vlogging, I'll add other videos, probably makeup tutorial, beauty stuff and all that. So that's like the plan. Instead of doing just vlogs, I want to mix it up a bit. I'm sure everybody's used to the vlog thing, so I'm gonna be adding other story time videos. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave me a comment below and share with me an experience, probably not a similar experience, probably something that happened to you that you felt like, oh my God, you're not supposed to be here, or probably you felt like me. I know I said, I used the word, I thought I was going to die. I'm being a bit melodramatic, but essentially, like, I wasn't going to die. Not necessarily speaking, I was not going to die, but I just felt for that second that I thought I was going to die. But what did I push inside the water? You know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up.
And now that's the end of the story.
I ended the story like since showing God's will. So thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a huge thumbs up. Comment below if you have something nice to say. Okay, and Celinda is back. You see, that's it about film. I'll see all of you.
See all of you later. Bye.
Munachi, you didn't like. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a huge thumbs up. I was gonna cut out this place that people just watching up and coming to say hi, but I will not, because I don't live alone. I live with my siblings, and filming videos like this is a lot of work. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Oh. Make sure to put a thumbs up.
Yes, give me that some good old thumbs up. Shall see you in our next one. Bye.